here to jump on because it's halftime. So, man. What's going on, YouTube? Big Dog Brett. It's 20-7 at halftime, which is kind of on pace with the score that I put out there. But at the same time, man, it's what in the world is going on with the offense and the defense? This is the most upset I've been with my team in a while. I mean, I'm just. Yeah, I get it. We winning. It's 27. I get it. How in the world are you going to get the ball down to like the 5-yard line? We got the best running backs in the country. We got like 5 of them. And we're going to pass the ball 3 damn times. Please tell me Kirby ain't making these calls. This is ridiculous. I mean, granted, we ain't done a whole lot. Maybe some would say we ain't doing a whole lot on offense running the ball. But, man, this goes back to me thinking about that time. Mark Richt, same thing. You got Todd Gurley, balls inside the 10, 1st and goal, and you pass 3 downs in a row. I mean, if you hand that ball 3 times to Holyfield, he's going to pick up 4 or 5 yards. It's almost impossible. Then on 4th down, you bring in a damn truckload of linemen, and you bring in like 8 or 9 linemen. I don't know what we were trying to get fancy right there for. We didn't get push. Missouri got through and closed up the gap. I think our gap. Herron had nowhere to run, and I don't understand why we're not running the ball around the corner. There's not been one single halfback crack toss this whole damn game. Yeah, you right, Jay. Offense is absolutely piss poor. If it wasn't the defense not scoring, we would be in the trash can. I think the defense has scored 3 times. No, the defense has scored twice. You got 2 field goals. I mean, it's what's going on. I don't know if Chaney got up this morning and he got a bad dose of coke or crack or forgot to take his medicine or what. I don't know what in the hell happened, but at the same time, man, you can't get out there and do that. You cannot get out there and we got all these running backs and then you want to throw the ball. Clearly Fromm is not having a good day. He missed 3 passes that weren't even 6 yards down the field. He overthrew McCole Harmon, who was wide ass open by a mile. He couldn't put just a little touch on it. I mean, I don't know if it's time to put in Justin Fields. I want to see what Jake Fromm's going to do after the half. But at the same time, it's like, man, you got to do something, man. We can't be driving the struggle bus all game. And right now, it's struggle. Missouri's not this good. Missouri's not fast enough. We've already seen that you give the ball to Holyfield, and you give him a little bit of a crease, he goes upfield. But for whatever reason, Chaney is trying to run the ball down Missouri's throat. And that really ain't working as much as it should be. You got to find a better way to execute. I don't know where in the hell D-Rob's at. I don't know why the hell he's not out there. We went through all this rigmarole to get him at Georgia. Jake Fromm's supposed to be one of the best quarterbacks in the country, supposed to be one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the country. D-Rob's supposed to be one of the best wide receivers in the country. He's a veteran by all means because he's already played college football, but he's not out there for some damn reason. The defense is keeping us in this with the turnovers, but at the same time, the defense ain't stopping. They're not stopping the run. The run's coming right up the gut, and it's. Yeah, I ain't no coach. I ain't even close to being a coach. But at the same time, why can't you line a linebacker up in the A slot and the B slot and close that gap down? I don't understand that. What really needs to happen? Is I don't know, Mike. I have no idea what the hell we doing, man. Um, it's one of those things where I don't know if Georgia's is having an off game. I don't know if it's because it's a noon game. I think most of it is Chaney's play calling, and I think Kirby needs to go in there and not get in Jake Fromm's ear. He needs to go in there and get in Mike Chaney's butt and say, hey, look, do I need to take this shit over from you? Because I can tell you right now, there is no coach that should be playing for a D1 school like UGA who's freaking calling 3 pass plays and first and goal. That should never happen. You got 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe even 7 running backs at UGA that if you give them the ball 3 downs in a row, I don't give a damn if we're up against Alabama, we're going to pick up 4 or 5 yards. Why aren't we doing any pitch to the corner? The couple of times, yeah, we're passing when we should run and we're running when we should pass. To me, the biggest problem that I see is that UGA is that Chaney is playing these calls or making these calls where I just don't know. I don't know. I'm not seeing the right kind of passing from Jake Fromm. I mean, hell, we had an offsides penalty that was on Missouri that we threw the ball downfield. I can't remember who was down there to catch it, but he didn't even hit him, and he had time to lay back and ease that throw, and he still missed him. So I don't know what the hell's going on. I ain't mad at and by the way, I'm not mad at Blinky for missing that 49-yard field goal or whatever it was. I mean, God, the guy's been dead nuts all year up until now. But then you get in there and maybe Ridley, I don't know. Yeah, it was Ridley. But at the same time, man, it doesn't matter who's out there. If you're out there on an island by yourself, there's no reason you can't catch that ball. There's no reason. Missouri's not that fast. Missouri's not that good. We're playing like crap. I don't care what the scoreboard says. We're playing like crap. The fact we can get back there and block field goals, the fact that we can strip the ball out. There was another fumble right there at the end that we should have got. But I guess the defense, again, thought that it was not a fumble. They thought it was an incomplete pass. You're right, Mike. It is play calling. And you're right, Gabe. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but it doesn't look like Georgia football to me. I don't see running backs getting out to the side, running over folks. I'm not quick little passes that we're throwing across the middle, picking up first downs. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but our first 5 third down conversions, we got 1 of them. And that's piss poor. That ain't going to work. They got to figure that out. And the next damn time that they run a ball on 3rd down, and somebody needs to go over there and slap Chaney upside the damn head and ask him what he's doing. You can't do that, man. It's 3rd down. You're not fooling them. You're not fooling them. When you've done it 5 times in a row, you're not fooling them. You want to run the ball on 3rd and a mile, but you won't run the ball when it's 1st and goal inside the 5. So I don't know. It's disappointing. It's upsetting. And I can tell you right now, if you try to play this with LSU, they're going to kick our teeth in. That's how that's going to go. So, and I'm not sure playing at this caliber if you can even beat freaking Auburn like this. I just don't see it. They got one good receiver that they've mentioned. I can't remember his dead blame name. But they got one good receiver, and that receiver is hobbled up, and they're still coming down the field. I think they have more offensive yards than us in the first half. How is that even possible? If it wasn't for them not being able to hang on to the damn ball, they'd be winning. So, I don't know. Play calling's got to change. That to me is the biggest problem. Jake Fromm needs to settle down, get in a stride, get in a rhythm, and throw to an open man. He seems to have enough time back there. Pass rush on defense has got to pick up. You cannot let Andrew Locke stay back there and camp out and, try to drink a cup of coffee and then decide if he wants to read the morning paper before he throws the damn football. He's just, he can throw. And we know that, and yet we want to sit there and go, well, maybe. And the damn penalties are killing us. My God. The only penalty that I ain't seen all game that should have been called 10 times is pass interference on both teams. For whatever reason, they're not calling that. They calling the holding left and right. There was one play I saw where a damn Georgia player was in between a receiver and a quarterback, and he wasn't but about 5 steps from the quarterback. But it looks like he's blocking for the quarterback against Missouri. What are you doing, guys? This ain't no lay down game. Wake up. Anyway, so I appreciate y'all jumping on here. I know it's 20-7. It should be 28-7. I don't know. We missed 2 field goals. That's 26, but whatever. All right, our field goal of the extra point opportunity. The offense is about the worst I've seen it this year. It's just the worst I've seen it in probably 7 or 8 games. It looks a lot like the Auburn game all over again, except somehow we have more points. I don't know. Well, guys, I'm gonna go back in here and I'm gonna go back in here and jump on the game, and I'm gonna do my end of game thing just like I always do. I appreciate you guys jumping on. Hopefully, Chaney will figure out that he's got his playbook upside down. He's calling the exact opposite of what he's supposed to call. So, anyway, Catfish, if you're out there, buddy, we hope you get well soon. I'm gonna be watching your game, rooting for y'all later. So, as always, God bless. Go Dogs.